How is everybody doing today? I hope you're well. Because today we're going to a very special place. Hello. Also, quick question. Can you hear, kind of like microphone bumping? Because I can hear it in my headphones and I don't know why. And that's bothering me. I would like to stop hearing it. But if other people can't hear it, then I'm fine with it. Okay, well, I will endure then. It'll help with the madness. But yes. Welcome to Alan Wake 2. Happy Halloween, everybody! It's October! I hope you're all ready to have a good time. I know I am. Basically, Razir, I'm excited for this. Because I've been wanting to play this game forever. And now it finally exists, and I can do so. Why is my headphones like this? I'll endure. But yes, let's begin. Boo. Oh, there's a Eula. Wait, hold up. For some reason, I thought the text was just repeating. Yep, I read all that. Privacy policy. I also read all this. No, I've been reading The Stand recently, and there's a segment in it, chapter, I think, 8, that just goes over, like, the chain of infections of Captain Trips, and it is horrifying, especially nowadays. I would highly recommend it if you are a fan of the works of Stephen King. Photosensitivity warning. This is important. Also, probably content warning of things of a dark and spooky nature. I don't know them. I know you're just making a joke. I'm just talking about Stephen King while I'm at it, because this is a game series that is very heavily inspired by Stephen King. Like, let's not be unfair here. This is just true. Ah. I don't think my TV supports HDR. This is fine. I think this is fine. There is some sunlight glaring on the TV that makes it hard to see. But it's almost winter, so that'll take care of itself. English. Subtitles, yes. For quality, I would presume would be best here. Also, do let me know if the stream starts looking weird. I haven't changed any of the settings since Strangers of Paradise, so it should still be good, but you never know. Technology is a fickle bitch. Well, that's spooky. Guess it's time to continue. I love how it says press X to continue. I never have loaded this game up, but it still says press X to continue. Because you know why we're here. It's time to continue. I don't care about that. I'll get the DLC later. Dislike this. Okay. Never know which way these are natural. We'll see how it goes. Oh, you can do stuff. Neat. I like looking at option menus in games. These are fine. Actually, hold up. I do want to see one thing. It does not do the thing I thought it did. Okay. Oh, that's fun. I like that they do this. It's always good to do that. If anybody is hyper-acusis, do let me know, and I will adjust it as necessary. Because you're all cool, and I care about that. I'm going to put a background on the subtitles, because that always helps me. Dislike that they don't give an example of how big or small the shortcuts, the subtitles can look. So let's go for normal for now. I didn't know that was a thing, so I think I will turn that on. This is a family show. Fuck, shit, piss. Well, challenging combat. Using items and conserving resources is required for survival. Combat will not pose a challenge. Focus on mystery solving and exploration. Significantly challenging combat. Leveraging items and familiarity with game mechanics is essential for survival. We're going to go with normal, because, I mean, I beat the first game. It should be fine.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Well, Alan is a deer, but not quite like that. Also, look, you spend a decade in the void and tell me if you got a full beard or not. Oh. Oh dear. Do tell me if you can all see this clearly, by the way. Because it is pretty dark. Want to make sure I'm not just streaming a black screen to y'all. Yes, the goopy potato man. Glad everybody can see him.
Where'd he go?
Oh, I hear darkness noises. Yeah, I'm having trouble seeing. So, presumably I'm meant to go up here, but where's the path? Oh, there it is! Yeah, I had some trouble seeing that. It's a little dark, even for me. Oh! That was a dog, I think. Oh! Oh no! We tripped. Thank you for letting me know I can sprint. Look at him go! You got this, Potato Man! Let's go! That's concerning. Hey, a car! People! Not people! Uh-oh! Help! No! Oh! Oh dear. Well then. That's a fuck of an opening. I feel so bad for Mr. Potato Man. Alan Wake Dos. What about the other 10 Alan Wakes, though?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will.
Cauldron Lamp.
Bye, kiddo.
Cauldron Lake. Closed. I know Cauldron Lake. That's a place that's real.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Oh shit, that's Sam Lake! Like his face. That's Max Payne, everybody's good friend. Maximum
It can't be a
Painathan.
that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
I should play the Max Payne games at some point.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return 1. Invitation. Fuck yeah. We are this lady.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I don't consent to being a cop, but I have a feeling that these guys
Map.
are not cops. I think they're with the FBC. Who are not cops. They are anti-Eldritch Abomination people, which is totally different. Oh, we have a map.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I could go take a look.
Big ol' map. This is where we are. Witch's Ladle, Crow's Foot Hills, Cauldron Lake. Oh yeah, because it's all Baba Yaga stuff. That's fun. Streamside. That's where we are right now. We're on Streamside. Witchfinder's Station. Bony-legged Path. That's cute. This is fun. Wait, hold up. Did that say Mind Place? Mind Place. Cauldron Lake. Well, let's get going.
Hey, over here.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
Casey?
Half, right?
You're fictional.
Anderson.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Oh, we have dialogue choices. Also, look, that's just Max Payne. That's Alex Casey. That's Alan Wake's character. That's interesting. I could use a briefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
I was getting to that, Thornton.
This is fun.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
What's up with your voice, man? I know you're probably like one of the cult guys and thus are covered in darkness and goo. Why do you sound like that? That feels like your mixing is a little weird.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it. They got it, Thornton.
It's cute. Thank you, man. You have a good day.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Shut up, Thornton. They can still hear you. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Wonderful.
I need to think through the facts of the case.
You can access the case board inside the Mind Place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through the clues and write the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
You can't see! You cannot say my version of the Mind Palace technique as if that's a thing people have and can do. Look. I'm a level 5 thinker. I can customize my Mind Palace to suit my needs. Oh, hello, Yiza. Yiza want in? Yiza want in? Okay, Yiza come in. Hello, Yiza. Hello, Yiza.
Good morning.
Good morning. We're playing Alan Wake 2.
I just dragged myself out of the bottom of the lake where I was asleep.
Oh, just like the Goopy Potato Man.
What goopy potato man?
This game
I'm
has...
not calling him goopy potato man just because he's bloated.
And I don't know why, but it just is a phrase that stuck with me. I have no idea what to expect. I'm completely blind on this. Tell me, Yiza, what level thinker are you? Because Shaja here, she's a level 5. She can create her own Mind Palace and customize it to her needs.
I don't exist on the scale. The scale's made for humans.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That is a fair point.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Okay, I would
Mind
like
palace
to.
is a real thing, Zodi.
Look, if I bring up Sherlock, you are going to go on a rant.
Fucking Sherlock. The idea of the mind palace is that for people who have like a strong sense of like if their mind is sort of good at sort of associating places with like physical space, then it's a way to help sort of organize memories to sort of place them in an imaginary physical space.
So
some people have very sort of a memory that sort of is very good at like location and sort of orientating themselves and stuff.
So that does make sense. That does make sense. I do think her saying this is my version of the Mind Palace is inherently funny.
Yeah, I personally have my own version of the Mind Palace. I call it my Mind Palace.
Mind what?
It's very Alice. It's very smart. I removed the P. It's a very
Okay.
different thing because I changed. I took the letter off it.
Okay, that makes sense. I have a Mind Palace as well. It's called a notebook.
No, you don't. You didn't even believe that it was a thing. Shut up.
It's called a notebook that I write in.
that doesn't have the that's not a mental space that associates physical that associates objects in a physical relation to each other to make use of your spatial memory.
That is true, but it does give me an inventory screen. It does give me an inventory screen.
Shh. There's no such thing as an inventory screen. You aren't a Homestuck. Shut up.
I would never say that I'm a Homestuck.
You just did.
Not on purpose.
So it's funny that you're playing this today because another streamer I watch is also playing Alan Wake 2 on Tuesdays.
Uh-huh.
And so that'll be happening later.
Cool.
They're further ahead in the game than you.
Okay.
He's at the point of the game where Alan and Saga, Alex Casey, and the two poets of the Fall Guys do the Power Rangers like sword combination thing to fight the darkness.
I see. You're joking, but
No, I'm not.
this game could go there. Series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls.
Like, Alan's trying to sort of write his way out of the darkness, so he's just like experimenting with different genres, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm going to do tokusatsu."
I mean, maybe. That's entirely reasonable. You know what? That's fair, Razir. I'm not saying that you can't like Homestuck. I'm just saying that I've never read it, and everything I've experienced about it is like, I would rather not experience it, probably. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, victim reported missing in 2010. Discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Wendy Davis. Found in Cauldron Lake, 2018. Some organs missing. Predation. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake, but is bloated. Has large chest wounds, missing organs. Yes, absolutely, Razir. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. That's the guy who we haven't even investigated yet. Good to know that we know about this, though. Tattooing on body is illegible. Murder method. Slight differences in murders. Bloating, only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death, which is chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. No, he was pretty wet when he was alive. Bruising on wrists and legs. 2 of the victims had bruising from some form of restraint. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to condition of body. All bodies are bloated with water, but only 1 victim was actually found in the water. And then we have the killer profile. Talk to someone, it says. Post-mortem tattooing on the body. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe, or their art. Murder targets have no discernible common traits, apart from going missing in 2010. And they resemble animal butchery techniques. Could be sportsmen or hunters. Dentist, teacher, store owner. Yeah, that's not connected at all. There's our map. Oh, there's a 4th thing on here that we will learn if we talk to somebody.
Oh,
Cool.
Once again, you have to sort of get through social anxiety if you want to solve a murder.
Ah, isn't that always the case? Sad but true. I'm fully expecting at some point we're going to go into the mine place and there's going to be someone in here that's not us, and it's going to be very bad. Like, somebody...
It's very good, actually.
Well,
You have a headmate now.
well, that would be fun. But I'm thinking probably a demon. A demon inside of our brain trying to kill us.
Demons can be headmates. Don't be discriminatory.
I'm not being discriminatory. I'm saying a bad demon. The implication is a bad person.
Oh, so now we're just supposed to assume that all demons are bad?
No! In fact, quite the opposite. Some of my best friends are demons. That... digging a hole for myself.
Well, I mean, if you want to get to hell, that is the most direct way.
That is true.
Let's head down a hill to the crime scene.
Wait, visiting... Did that just say visiting the mine place does not pause the game? Okay, so this... So we are dissociating a little bit when we do that. That's cool.
Hey, Casey,
I absolutely love the
you putting
idea
me in
that, like,
charge. Why now?
these small-town cops clearly want to impress the big city FBI guys. But it's just really
Are you
funny
thinking of
just to
retiring?
imagine that Saga just keeps
You know what happens to
disassociating
cops
for
who say this is their last
several
case?
minutes at a time in front of them.
Yeah. Also, oh no, Alex Casey is going to retire after this mission. What could that possibly mean? Leave no trace. Please do not feed the wildlife. Raccoons may be cute, but they are not cuddly. Arguable. Starting fires is prohibited. Maybe in the forest, but not always.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that.
Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. You know, that makes sense. That would be pretty good, Razir. Oh, cool. There's a little blipple we can look at to just see the text non-diegetically. That's fun.
Fucking nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
What are you, a fucking dwarf?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
I mean, I would rather not get murdered, but I will admit,
Damn.
nature is nice.
Umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
The thing
They
about
did.
murder is that
Next call
everyone
is
who
on me.
complains that they don't want to get murdered is someone who's never tried it. Fuck's sake.
Hey, a phone booth. No doctor in this one, though. God, this game is pretty.
It is. Like, some of the graphics in this get ridiculously realistic.
I'm very excited for that because this game is cool and I like it
I mean,
so
there are
far.
some parts that just, like, the graphical fidelity is so good, it looks like it was just literally shot in a sound studio with real live action.
Okay, so they did do that for some stuff. I know they did. That's a thing that Remedy has done consistently in basically all of their games, if they can.
I don't remember that being in the original Alan Wake.
I
don't know enough about Max Payne to speak to Max Payne.
so
I do remember it in Control.
yeah, it was there was some of it in Control. There was in the two Max Payne games that are real, the cutscenes were kind of using real people, but they were like rasterized after they did the framing of the shots.
That's fun.
Because the cutscenes in Max Payne are a pulpy comic book. It's very cool. Max Payne is great. The third one's not real. It's by Rockstar Studios. It fucking sucks. And before Control, but after Alan Wake, which did have it, like every time there's a little scene of Alan at the typewriter doing the tippity tappy, that's live action. Between Alan Wake and Control, there is the other game they made. That name escapes me, where you are a person in time travel zone, and the big thing about it is that it was super huge a game at the time because it.
Quantum Break?
Sorry, what?
Quantum Break is
Yes, Quantum Break. Quantum Break. The thing about that is that it had an entire 12 episode TV series live action as part of it that was included in the game. And that's why it was such a big file size.
I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved.
Remedy is so
Behind the
funny.
store.
Funny
Come on, I'll
company.
show you.
They are. I like them a lot. I like their style.
Yeah, they're good. They have a little fun with that.
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
I wonder how Firebreak's going to go, because that's like their first non-story first game that I've seen in forever.
That's the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Well, he
It's
didn't
gonna
touch
have a story in it,
nothing,
though.
procedures.
They won't be able to resist connecting it deeply
Thanks,
with
Deputy.
oh, there's an AWE going on, and also
Okay,
here's
start by
a random
examining our
book
list of
from
honor.
the
Does
Alex
this fit
Casey
the MO of the
series.
previous murders?
I mean, Firebreak is very much exactly that, correct? It's about the sticky notes. Okay, time to look at the body.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the mind place. Key images can be selected with X and placed on the board. Do I get to just put it wherever I want? Damn, I
Another
don't.
body turns
That
up
sucks.
just as we arrive in town.
I wanted to make my own cork and string board. Placing a key image on the caseboard begins a new line of investigation.
Apparently, for Saga's jumper, they came up with a unique, like a brand new sort of knitting pattern for it.
Oh?
Like, you have to do like a certain technique of like making loops. So I don't know. I don't know knitting. I don't know crochet either. Maybe it was crochet.
Okay,
I
maybe
don't know the stuff. But apparently they came up with a new pattern.
QWERTY would probably know about that.
But QWERTY's not here.
This is true.
Unless she is.
I don't think she's here because it's currently Yom Kippur. We have goals. Investigate the crime scene. Okay. Consistent with previous murders. And there are 3 things we can find, apparently. I like how I signed up to play Alan Wake 2, the shooting horror game. And right now we're playing Phoenix Wright. To be clear, I like that. That's rad. Just unexpected. Okay.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
That's unfortunate.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Oh, cargo straps. Those fuckers are deadly.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Stupid killer going through all that effort to cut the heart out and didn't even bother taking it with them.
I wonder why. Major chest trauma. Okay, we get to put him down a little bit where we want. Sort of. Oh, like that.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
What do you mean 4? There was 3. Unless this one is very, very new. You can check your updated goals by pressing triangle. Learn more about the victim and the killer. You know, easy peasy. The victim. The killers? I know they're a band. Pretty good one if I recall. Yeah, that is a thing, Razir. It is a little strange that we're not immediately going for Alan Wake. But it does speak to how the story is being written. He's trying to connive a way to get out of this.
Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
Okay, well. Oh, that's a leaf, not a clue.
Robin, hi.
Ah, hello, Robin. There's a
Love you.
There's a dead body in this area. Very detailed one, so be mindful. I hope you have a good time if you're watching, though.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
In my experience, Robin's never been a
Was it for a
huge
camera?
fan of dead bodies. She's never accepted any of my offers to get one for.
God.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
To the mind place. For later. Understood.
We have our own mind
Was he
place in
killed
this
here
game.
or brought here after?
It's our own special version of
For
the
display.
mind palace technique.
That is specifically and literally how she described it. Have you identified the victim, sir?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI.
Oh, shit!
About 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Until now.
I thought he was fucking dead.
Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Lots of people are dead, Zodi.
I know lots of people are dead.
I find that most people are dead. The vast majority of people are dead.
I was not expecting Mr. Potato Man to be somebody I knew. That is the fucking FBC guy from Alan Wake 1, by the way. The detective with the bottle.
So you knew Alvic?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current
This is a very
state.
strange opening
I ran
for a
into him few
sequel,
times in
but like,
Quantico. Never worked any cases
that
together.
makes
After his
sense.
partner got killed in the field,
It makes
he went
sense
off
that
the
they would
deep end.
subvert expectations, but then also start giving you both questions and answers in equal measure.
Yeah. That's very fun. That's true, Robin. You are a ghost writer.
So what happened to Nightingale
Yeah.
after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to
I
booze,
think
booze
that's
led to
special.
Paranoia.
Okay, he's ex-FBC. Okay.
Until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Okay, we got some Mind Palace stuff. Mind Place, rather. This is for the victim. I trust Casey's read on people. Sounds like our victim wasn't mentally stable.
Well, I didn't recognize him.
Oh,
in his current
cool.
state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times in Quantico. Never worked any cases together.
Thornton, victim is Robert Nightingale.
Went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
See, they're saying FBI. I don't believe for a second they're actually FBI. These are still for later.
Okay, so this Casey guy, Alex Casey, he is our partner. Normally he would be like the lead cop, but he's letting us take over on this occasion. And he's definitely not 1 day away from retirement. Don't say he's 1 day away from retirement. Also, Alex Casey, by a sheer
go check something out.
coincidence,
Be
it's
right
definitely
back.
a coincidence. He happens to have the exact same name as a guy called Alex Casey, who is the main character from Alan Wake's cop stories.
He also is like a face model. His face model is Sam Lake, the creator of Max Payne, which is the hard noir detective games, detective pulp story games that are that the Alex Casey books are basically just a ripoff of. And it's the joke is that he plays Max Payne in those games as well, so he's playing Alex Casey here.
I think he's also like the writer of the Alan Wake games, like the primary writer.
He's the guy in charge of all of Remedy. It's his company.
Yeah. So
he is the guy.
Insert bizarre mess of the character. It's very strange.
Now, the reason why this has happened is for two reasons. One, Remedy was a very small, scrappy studio back when they first did Max Payne. So everybody in the game was just randos from the office because they did not have enough money to actually hire people. And two, Sam Lake just has a very distinctive face.
Hey, let's get back to work over
Yeah.
here, can we?
Look,
It's very
they
fun.
really don't want people coming in here.
Empty is so silly.
The fun thing is that he does look a lot like G-Man. Like, you're not wrong. That's cool, actually. If Half-Life 3 ever exists, they should hire Sam Lake for, like, a jokey cameo or something.
I didn't mean to imply you're sleeping on the job, Mr. Wake. After all, no one is more deserving of a rest.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few
Do you
questions
think
pertaining to
G-Man
an
and Q are
investigation.
friends?
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
I'm gonna go with the first thought that came to mind, which is, no, they're exes. They hate each other.
Okay. I was gonna say no too, but mostly because I can't imagine Q having friends.
Jean-Luc Picard is roughly analogous to a friend, but probably not. You're not wrong. Janeway is definitely like his like rebound, his very messy rebound that accidentally causes a schism in his entire society.
Gosh. Yeah, Janeway is the one you do not want to mess around with. She will ruin everything in your life.
Yeah.
Janeway doesn't give a shit if you're a Q.
Voyager is bad, but Captain Janeway is the best.
Voyager is great. It's just, you have to go in expecting to have, like, absolute bullshit episodes, and sort of some really bad characterization sometimes, and bad character acting on occasion, because their direction was shit. No, I'm making it sound like Voyager is bad, but...
So here's the thing. Everything you've said is correct. But also, you could probably say that for every Star Trek series.
No, you can't.
I mean, some of them are better. Some of them are better. They all have a rough start.
Yeah, but, like, they don't necessarily have bad acting or direction, necessarily. Like,
Yeah, that's
admittedly,
true.
the ones I'm thinking of the most are cartoons. Prodigy is good.
I have heard
And
Prodigy is quite good.
Janeway, and it has Chakotay.
Well,
And Chakotay actually comes across as a likable character.
wow,
Amazing.
did they get a new actor?
No, it's fucking Robert Beltran. That guy fucking sucks, but they gave him shit to work with.
That's wild.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Oh no, we're Blair Witching. Activate Saja's flashlight. Cool symbol. That, without any context, my immediate thought of seeing these triangles is like, some kind of pride flag. I'm thinking maybe not, though. Because there's a number of them, and they sure seem ritualistic.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Well, that's concerning. Elevator buttons. Although usually they're inverted from that. Dish soap. Sleeping bag and a mattress. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. Wait, hold up. cool scribbles. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else? Something less natural and much more man-made, intentional? That is an idea, Razir. It could be signs trying to invoke the board of directors. They say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. The people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing. I know it. No, I don't think we're going to get a Jenny LeClue sequel anymore. First drawing, waterline. Real caldera is made from a volcano. Lava. Second drawing, waterline. Engineered structure. Strange machines? Interesting.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson, just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
That's not a shape! That's not a shape, Saja! Do we have... No, we do not. But what am I supposed to do? We're supposed to find more evidence. I do like how seamless going into Mind Place and back is, though. Like, that's cool. It does feel like she's just blinking. And it's going. Okay, so there appears to be nothing else in here. Not that I can see, anyway. There is
Zodi.
Yeah?
Zodi.
Yeah?
Shut
Oh.
up.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm trying to find it. There it is. We have friends today.
Hello. Ah, why do I hear myself?
Oh, I don't know.
It's because I had hear myself turned on. Very smart. Yay.
I mean, that'd do it. That would, in fact, do that exact
See,
thing.
I use that to check that the mic is working, and I forgot to turn it off.
That makes sense.
Anyway,
Okay.
this freaking Alan guy seems hella asleep right now. Where is he?
He's
He's
as
in the lake.
Jeez.
Are you not paying attention?
as far as we know, he's
where?
in the lake.
Okay, quick review of Alan Wake 1.
It's the two
Alan
triangles.
Wake is a writer guy who was struggling with writer's block. So he comes to this town to have a holiday, but monsters happen and he ends up fighting, like,
I'm getting flashbacks.
writings come to life, stories come to life.
The north side
Yeah.
And it
structure.
turns out the power in the lake,
But that
because
case
the
was
lake is
completely
evil,
different.
makes, like,
Anderson. He
stories
hid the
come to life,
bodies
makes
in the forest.
art come to life. And
Right.
in order to stop the darkness and save his wife, he goes into the lake and, like, stops the current avatar.
I think I remember all this. I just forgot he went into the lake at the end.
So yeah, he's in the lake. As of the last game, we don't know what his deal is right now, but maybe he's still there.
The
Maybe
long
he's
and
not.
short of it is that in order to defeat the Dark Presence, you have to write a narrative in some way, because it is like a creative thing. Like the old gods of Asgard, those rockers, they were singing really cool songs about how the darkness is very scary and dangerous, but we've got thunder and power and we crush them. And that was working for a time. Unfortunately, Alan Wake was inspired by the Dark Presence and ended up writing a horror novel. And unfortunately, as he explains at the end, horror novels do not ever end well for everyone in the story. So it was either him or his wife who had to die, and he chose himself, and now he's stuck in the lake as the Dark Presence's personal commissioned artist. Oh, okay. Arrows are pointing at this. That's appropriate. Thank you.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Wash your hands.
Confused? Follow the steps. Wash hands, take chicken out of fridge, take a nap.
Words to live by.
Okay, so I see what we have to do here. Wash hands is the sink. Take chicken out of the fridge is the fridge. Take a nap is the bed. So I'm gonna get up a notepad because the Mind Place keeps track of plot, not puzzles. Wash hands. Chicken.
I want you to know, and I want the viewers to know, that thanks to the method of the screen share that is being shared in Discord, I can always see how much space is free on your hard drive.
Incredible.
And also I can see that the default title for the capture in the capture program is My Great Game, My Great Capture.
I did not change that at all. Okay. Left upper triangle intersect did down right.
Hourglass falling over.
Hourglass falling over, but okay, and there's that one which is
Hourglass standing up.
2 triangles. Just kind of vibing. And then take a nap is play and
Hourglass.
Play and rewind hate each other.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it.
Sure thing, buddy.
I loved geology when I was in school.
Thanks, Sam
I
Lake.
helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Alright.
Okay, let's enter in this code. This one, then it was this one, then it was this one. There we go. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Well, gonna take...
That seems ominous. I don't know. I feel like this game might be a little bit ominous.
It's a little bit.
I'd like to be a tree.
Oh, that was really good.
That was very good. Charm slots. I didn't realize we were also playing Silk Song.
Of course.
Logan's charm.
Have you found any
increases maximum
crests
health.
yet?
No, but we do have a charm of our daughter to give us more health. We also have our gun.
Do you have like an FBI badge? That's basically a crest, I think.
It's basically a crest. I don't think we have one, though, because I do still think that we're part of the Federal Bureau of Control from Control.
Oh. There's gonna be a reveal where the eye bends into a C shape like a cartoon.
Maybe. Oh my... Oh, they're charms because they're on a charm bracelet we wear.
That makes sense.
That's adorable. I love that. And yeah, the Paper Mario badges were definitely before their time. Standard issue FBI flashlight. I don't think the FBI have standard issue flashlights.
Why not? Why wouldn't they?
I have no answer for that.
I feel like a flashlight is a pretty standard issue item in general if you're going to be investigating in any capacity.
That is true. We are currently just kind of palling around the woods looking for stuff to find.
Welcome back, Anderson.
You can't do that! That was a Matrix reference for those who don't know. Oh, there's a inspectable
Sam
here.
Lake gets to be a self-insert twice.
Multiple killers?
Because he's here and also the lake is a big deal.
Yeah. I think that is actually brought up at some point in an interview or something. Like, as being slightly intentional. Multiple footprints.
Really? I was just making a really bad joke.
Look, the thing you gotta know about Sam Lake is that he loves bad jokes.
Okay, fair enough. Razir saying, I think they just purchased standard flashlights from a store. Yeah, and then they issue them to the FBI. It's standard issue.
You know, that makes sense. It makes a degree of
Large amount
sense.
of blood on the table. The victim died here. I think that's everything.
Okay, I
For
did
now,
not
at least.
realize that was a place I could inspect.
Not sure. Need to think about it.
I think anytime you buy something, you can consider it standard issue to yourself.
Probably.
If you want to. If you buy it regularly enough, I
Indicating
suppose.
multiple killers. Quite the party.
Premeditated or spontaneous? Imagine spontaneous, like, just off the cuff. You run into...
Isn't it usually enunciated spontaneous?
Yes, I very much messed up.
Just checking.
Imagine, though, spontaneously stabbing a guy and ripping his heart out. Imagine doing that just, like, by accident.
You could also just say suddenly.
Suddenly would also work.
As writers, we both know that suddenly is one of the top 10 writers' words.
This is true.
We love that.
Nightingale. He's been missing for 13
Suddenly,
years.
the sun thing happened.
Why here?
Mm-hmm.
Why now?
Victim came from...
I'm glad you get to have a cozy sweater in your mind
Get
place.
into the
Same.
suspect's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
I don't know if you need an entire house for your mind place. I guess, like, mind palace usually implies a pretty big house.
Yeah. She said that she uses the office of the area she's working out of to do it. So I would presume that this is the Bright Falls Sheriff house. Or where they're stored up, anyway.
So you're saying she owns many different mind places? She owns multiple homes? What an unrelatable character.
She doesn't own, she's just renting this mind place.
She specifically says that she rebuilds it every time she goes to a new place. So she just tears it all down and replaces it with a new one.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, not beating the allegations of being an out-of-touch rich person.
Not the worst
Not
mom.
the worst mom.
And she loves it. She loves this mug. Fantastic.
She's got a sassy kid then, I guess.
She does. Okay. Using her intuition, Saja can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Okay. Missing person.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
I know how.
Hey, we're doing this again.
It's dark.
Oh.
The overlay of the person.
Yeah.
Like in Control.
Until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
okay, we definitely got some psychic powers going on. This is not profiling. This is, like, actually psionics.
Maybe.
Was chosen as the victim. Why?
She could also have low self-esteem, Rizir, that's true.
That's also true.
At somebody's home. Somebody's home.
That sounds familiar.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Mysterious. Nightingale came from Cauldron Lake.
If this were my mind place, I would have the flyer next to the "Not the Worst Mom" mug altered to say "Not the Worst Washington Area" instead of Greater Washington Area.
Oh, that's very good.
It's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed to make it.
Hello, welcome, Samantha.
Oh, hello, Samantha. I'm glad you could make it. Welcome to Alan Wake 2. I've never played this before. I'm utterly blind. Our main character here, Saja, she has a mind place, not a mind palace. This is specifically her version of the mind palace. That is a direct quote.
A version of the Mind Palace technique.
Right, yes.
You know, I guess if you've never played this, and I have seen, like, most of Alan Wake 1 and Control, I guess I'm relatively about at the same place as you.
Yeah.
In terms of knowing things.
But whenever I read
Unlike
this,
me,
feel
I
like
know
she's
all
still
the
here.
secrets. And by all the secrets, I mean kind of a couple things, I guess.
Saja,
Pretty
for
good
what
amount
it's
of
worth,
secrets.
I think it's important that Logan grows up seeing you do what you love, what you're great at. That will teach her so much. There will be times just like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your own sanity. When things get dark, remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, Mom.
Aw.
When day is dark, always remember Happy Day.
True.
Miss you, kiddo.
Aw, that's your kid.
Soon.
She's adorable.
If only the rest of the bureau knew what a softie he is.
Sam Lake.
11.
Did I ever mention that I have a Always Remember Happy Day mug?
I did not know that. Also,
11
It was sent to me by someone.
what?
11 what remaining?
11 remaining.
What does that mean?
11 remaining.
What do you mean?
So I have a theory, because in the abandoned house that we saw, with the cult markings and such, there was a deer on the wall, and we gave it a nice pet. There are 11 more deer in the game. We must pet them all for
I like
our
the shadows of the antlers and stuff, giving it like a weird
same
figure.
Yeah, it's great. Also, I mentioned this when Yiza was here, but I am like when Yiza first got here. But I'm gonna call it now. At some point, we are going to open the Mind Place, and someone who should not be in it is in it.
Yeah, that tracks. I feel like they
First
would do
ever prank
that.
on Casey. A true classic.
That's cute. Just give someone salt, but you've undone the lid just a little bit, so that when they go to put the salt on something, the lid falls off and all the salt goes everywhere. It's such a waste of food.
Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible.
Irish whiskey.
I wonder if there's I wonder if there's something important about being able to like imagine the entire FBI office whenever you feel like it.
I'm very certain that Shaza here has some kind of psychic powers, and this is related to it.
Why do you keep calling her Shaza?
I'm pretty sure that's how she pronounced it.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Eventually someone will stop calling her Miss Anderson or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll hear the name again at some point, probably.
I will admit part of why I am pronouncing it Shaja is because of K-pop Demon Hunters.
Nightingale came up from that direction.
Because there is a group called the
Sasha, S-H-A-A, not S-H-G-A.
Yeah,
They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so
I love
Sure.
K-pop Demon Hunters. It's so
It's
good.
not that complicated.
The only thing I know about it is that you can already buy replica foam swords
Killers knew he
from
was
it
here, ambushed him,
on
dragged him to the
Amazon.com.
campgrounds, strapped him to the
Oh,
table, cut his
shit.
heart
It's
out.
got K-pop in it,
But then
and
they were
also there's
interrupted by
demons
those
who get
witnesses
hunted.
bookers.
There's a very funny cat
Job
in
is
it.
unfinished.
That seems pretty
A demon with no feelings don't deserve to
What
live.
was this guy
It's so
doing skinny
obvious.
dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured
That doesn't
part out yet.
sound convincing.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Yeah, that's a big fucking tree. I mean, that's normal for trees, but still.
I don't know, something seems a little bit off about it.
Like this is weird because the other trees are very small. But like if you go to the Great Redwood Forest, they're all like this.
Oh yeah, redwoods are fucking massive.
Yeah, but don't like branches usually start lower? Is there usually that much of a space without any branches on it? I don't know
Well,
anything
here's
about
the thing
anything.
about, like redwoods and stuff. Like in forests where the trees grow tall, like for most of the height of the tree, it's going to be shrouded in darkness because very little light makes it through the canopy.
I suppose that's true.
A lot of trees
Tracks.
just don't have much in way of leaves down the down the trunk because like
They come out from under the
they're not
mold.
getting sunlight. Not much,
Hmm.
not nearly as much as their top
There's
as
a
the
piece of
tops
paper
are.
on the ground.
The reason they grow so tall is because they're all fighting to get the sunlight from above the canopy.
I see some redacted text.
The page is also vibrating.
Oh, it's wibbling.
Yeah. I'm sure that's fine.
It looks very funny the way it distorts like that.
A page full of text on one side. Not a
You can
printout.
jump in it like a painting in Mario 64.
Lines scratched
That's
down
what that
and it's
means.
added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
I don't know why you jump to a manuscript conclusion from that description.
The text
but
is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Yes.
Reading the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation.
there he is.
How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
So,
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
my favorite manuscript page from the first Alan Wake was the description of Agent Nightingale picking up his bottle of beer to take a drink while he reached the sentence describing how he picked up his bottle of beer to take a drink as he reached this sentence. And I feel like we're going to get a lot of maybe, hopefully not too much, but we're going to get some of that sort of meta stuff that I quite like, where it's like,
the entire premise of the series involves a lot of meta stuff, so I feel like it's pretty likely.
Oh, absolutely. It just is my favorite of the manuscript pages, because his bafflement at it is just kind of wonderful. It's one of the instances of very good writing that Alan Wake has in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do some profiling about this strange page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Ah.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Ah, they put the book in him.
Do you think she has psychic powers entirely because it's convenient for the writers for the writer to like have their character be able to know and figure things out?
So, one of Stephen King's favorite literary techniques is every so often he will just randomly have the person have a psychic vision because it just does help the narrative. And is
like
never touched upon again. Like Cujo, the story about the unfortunate dog incident. The end of that book is entirely predicated on the fact that the main character, sitting in his son's room, wondering where his wife and kid are, has a random psychic event where he figures out where they are and is like... And I believe the text describes, like, this never happens to him again. It just does. He just very briefly clicks into the weave and figures it out.
I wouldn't know anything about having my characters in my story randomly have a psychic event in order to foretell the future.
Okay.
Read Vote Adventure.
Okay.
And shush.
Okay, yeah. As Isa said, first of all,
a little random.
First of all, they actively did that on purpose. Secondly, you should be reading Vote Adventure. And actually, hold on a fucking second.
Also, furthermore,
are you gonna read it on camera?
Furthermore,
no, I'm gonna link it in chat.
There was an update right before I got here.
Read this. I'll say yes, Isa.
Furthermore. One of like the most core world building aspects of the Vote Adventure that's going on at the moment is that everyone gets fucking prophecies.
That's true also.
That is true.
It's not weird that some people can see the future some ways.
That's a good point.
But yes, it is very much true that I'm like 100% sure she is psychic. Purely because it does make things a little easier to justify. Because that is just a thing that King does. All the time.
Also, yeah, Zai did do that on purpose. That is true.
Stephen King. Like, why would they do something that Stephen King did just because Stephen King did it? I mean, that'd be like setting the game in Maine just because Stephen King always sets his games in Maine. And his stories in Maine.
They did. Now the real twist move would be to have a section of this game take place in Florida, because later in his life Stephen King moved to Florida and has started writing about people in Florida. It started with Duma Key.
No, thank you, Samantha. I'm glad you like Mila Soul.
Yes.
Mila Soul will not be appearing in Vote Adventure, probably. Completely unrelated.
Robin makes some of the best designed characters I've ever seen. She's such a good artist. You should all give her money.
That's very kind of you to say. I'm excited for you to see today's update later.
Same, honestly. As I've been playing this, my thoughts have been Casanatero Birdbrain. I want to read the Vote Adventure, and Man, I really fucking excited for this game. I'm up here now.
I tried to read it,
think
but
I
I
saw
couldn't
something.
focus on that while
It'll
also
only take a
being
minute.
on stream, so I didn't.
You can read it later too. It's fine.
Yeah.
I know, that's why I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, there's stuff up here.
Today is the first update where there is a read more cutoff before the first image.
Hell yeah. Friday.
Because I didn't want to spoil the first image.
Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her a better school in the big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? I like that they spelled parents wrong and then had to cut it out and rewrite it. So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me!
Ow.
I snuck out last night, went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that! Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. I'm going to go back there tomorrow and with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building, take some photos. It's going to be epic. This person's
I don't know who wrote
dead.
this, but
They're dead.
Yeah.
They're definitely dead. Hell yeah, batteries.
Also, since I'm here, as always, if you would ever like me to read some text to spare your voice a little bit,
I would appreciate that.
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
I'm a little concerned about the ritualistic rocks around it.
Lunch is a ritual.
Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
I love that he hates them because the description of Alex Casey walking into the FBC building in control more or less describes him as being pitch perfect, exactly Alex Casey as a person, down to behavior and everything. I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. What do you mean Alan is watching over us?
That's my favorite wrench.
That's concerning. Also, yeah, no, this is the solar pile driver, Samantha. Manuscript fragment? Pieces of paper instead of just a single piece of paper. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons at the Mind Palace place?
That's a great piece of text.
Yeah.
Also, just immediately cutting to a giant magazine that says pistols.
This month we get inside the barrel of the law enforcement sidearm, the PG C821, featuring the service pistol. Nova Arms, 200 years of excellence, a review of their best products. The tank of sidearms, built for durability. Okay, so we need...
Have you even had to fire a gun yet?
No! We are almost 2 hours in.
This is an interesting piece of game design where you haven't had to fire a gun yet. You pick up a manuscript fragment, and then you're confronted with a bit of UI that like shows you that you need at minimum 11 more of this collectible, and also you can upgrade your pistols that you haven't had to fire.
Yeah.
In ways that you don't really have context for.
Also, these upgrades.
It turned out that Saga had absolutely no gunplay in this section.
That would be fantastic. Upgrades. Auto fire on the pistol. That seems like a really bad idea in a survival horror game. More bullets. Also, that seems good. Another headshot. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. You know what? That seems really good.
Unless it's really difficult to land headshots, or the head isn't always a weak point, but you don't have the context for that yet.
That's true.
So I agree with your assessment of the first one, where that sounds like a bad idea for survival horror, but they could have also forgotten to not give you 1,000 bullets per second.
That is true.
So, magazine size probably seems like a safe bet if we're assuming this is a survival horror, like in a standard sort of way, because reloading can be really bad.
Yeah. Smash!
Time for your standard issue flashlight.
Yeah. Lots of skulls around here.
On the table was a oh.
Physics are happening.
I thought that carafe or whatever on the table was a trophy. I thought you found a trophy.
To the right people it is. Would be funny if we could pick it up and it was like, thermoses collected 1. Because the first game had you pick up thermoses.
It's not quite a thermos. Is that a cauldron in the corner?
Yeah.
Witch's brew.
That's just a cauldron. Some people need to cook things.
The physics in here are having a time consistently.
Yeah. I was hoping that we could pet this one, but it's not a real deer. It's just a skull. I'm very stuck. This house does not like me being in it, so we're gonna politely leave.
Imagining the part of Alan Wake's manuscript where he describes the video game physics.
Oh, I don't remember the full title of it, and I do not know if it's even a good book or not, but there is a book series about a psychic that was called something along the lines of random bullshit flying everywhere, and I have to imagine it sounds exactly like that.
Good.
The Witch's Hut. Here lived the Witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Oh, cool.
They've explained the physics. It's a poltergeist. Got it.
That's true. We're probably going to get a jump scared at some point. I will say, having walked...
You did that bit already.
See you in a bit.
Get a new bit.
It's a good bit, though. But I will say, what was I gonna say? Fuck. Having been in the wilderness a couple times, this definitely feels like the wilderness.
It looks like the wilderness.
Yeah. Oh, everything.
I haven't had the opportunity to be in the wilderness terribly often.
Water's too deep.
Yeah, I should not go into the water. I will die, probably.
Too wet. This is a game about creepy, not a game about wet.
It is a bit of a game about wet.
Oh, that's fair.
I mean, we did open the game playing as Nightingale, the clambering out of the ocean that is the lake.
Oh, I'm sure that was great for you specifically.
No, we did not actually see in the lake at all.
Okay, fair enough.
The PNW? I don't know what the PNW is, Samantha.
Pacific Northwest.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't... Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Okay, fair enough. It's creepy and wet. It's a false dichotomy. Popularized by memes that I was trying to force.
I think it was very funny. I just like...
No, I've never been funny. Stop laughing right now. Stop it. Good.
It's very difficult not to laugh.
I'll never be funny again.
Well, if you've never been funny in the first place.
I'm straining.
That's true. I did just contradict myself.
I am straining my face, trying not to laugh. Why can I close the door? What is the purpose of closing the door?
I'll never be funny again.
Left a lot of garbage.
It's too easy to make Aya laugh, I think.
I mean, yeah. Thank you for shopping here.
To be clear, when I say it's too easy to make you laugh, that's a good thing, I think, actually.
I also think that.
I think it's a bad thing, and it's something I really think you need to work on.
Limu, lime lemon.
Have less joy in your heart.
I got so much. Oh, it's famous chair from Patio.
Virgil loves those from the Devil May Cry series.
Yeah. He thinks I am near him.
So we got subtitles but no voice acting.
He's far enough away that we cannot actually physically hear him.
I admire your restraint in not, like, walking into every physics object to move it around.
Oh yeah, Deerfest.
Now you're going to attempt to do that, though.
Someone I watch who occasionally does playthroughs of Fallout games where they try to get through the entire game without ever healing. And one thing that they're generally pretty cautious about is not touching physics objects.
Right.
Because you take random physics damage.
Yeah.
I forgot about the random physics damage.
Oh, you know, that's a good point, Samantha.
Trying very hard to not get shot, but also not to step on the skeleton.
Monday, 9/3. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. First off, if you're writing notes like this, put a fucking year, you bastard. I don't know if this is relevant today or a year ago. Okay, no.
We had to keep you in suspense.
The inclusion of the day of the week does help with that. Actually, it's just easier to also have a year. Tuesday 9/4. Nothing to report. Some animals regular. Wednesday 9/5. Hunters go out after dark. Poachers heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Got to keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out there.
I would be unable to prevent myself from adding a note after the second entry that was like, some animals irregular, concerned.
Oh, that would be good.
Irregular Animals is a band name of some kind, probably.
Oh, absolutely. That's a good band name, too. Fuck. I have gotten somewhat lost in the... Oh, there's our boy! Hey, Sam!
Hello.
Sam, I'm ready to follow you. That's the body.
You made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Yeah. So if we want to get to the lake, we have to get blasted by the sunlight that's going through the blinds. Ah, my eyes.
I'm gonna go check something
Writing
out.
advice to the effect of never ever put a number in your fiction if you can possibly avoid it. What if you have made your own world with its own numbers, though?
That's probably fine. But I think that advice is more along the lines of, like, don't put in phone numbers because people will call them. Don't put in numbers that are relative to scale, like such and such many kilometers, because people who know that better than you will look at that and their face will get all scrunched up. Like, I remember this one incredibly terrible manga that sucks, so I'm not going to say the name of it, that had a big giant space battle where hundreds of people died.
Only hundreds.
Only hundreds. And this was like with giant capital ships and stuff. And the manga podcast that I watch riffed on it constantly because it was a bad series and deserved it.
Putting concrete numbers in your world building is the literary equivalent of leaving food in your car in bear country.
That is
a good statement.
That is 100,000% correct.
I'm looking at Vote Adventure and getting nervous a little bit. I've put numbers in there already.
It's
I'm doomed.
It's fine.
I started the very first update by identifying the day of the month that it was.
I mean, that's fine. That's like setting.
And now everyone will try to calculate the travel speed.
I need to go to the lake. Let me to the lake. How do I get to the lake? Sam, I don't know how to get to the lake. This is a very
Sam
effective...
just says, like, it's me, I'm the lake.
Lost
He makes that noise with his mouth.
Absolutely.
In his deadpan delivery style.
I could believe that.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
I shouldn't have given myself a rim shot button. It's dangerous.
It's so good, though.
That's fine. But we need to shoot some rounds.
Well, it'd be a bad idea to do that near the FBI, I think.
Yeah.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
Oh no, what if the FBI got shot in an accident?
Where do I go? Find out what happened to Nightingale, investigate the crime scene. Where do I go? Help.
Why can you interact with the door in your mind place?
Oh, that's to leave. That's to leave the office.
Oh, you just leave your mind place by leaving through the door. Okay.
Yeah, or we could just, like, open our eyes. I don't know how to get to the lake. Help. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to investigate the corpse? I don't know.
Anytime you get stuck in this game, it's canon, and it's just Alan Wake getting writer's block.
I mean, yeah. That's very true.
It keeps happening to him.
Okay, I feel a little bad about this, though. So, I don't actually know what to do.
And then the police wandered uselessly in the forest for 5 hours.
Okay, we want to get to... the lake. That's where the corpse is. FBC, that's the FBC! The rude buzzer, okay. So...
Isn't that the Federal Bureau of Control? Is that what that stands for?
Yeah. Maybe we're not part of it then, actually. Maybe we are just actual FBI agents.
Maybe you'll end up becoming part of it. It's the
Maybe.
sort of organization that sort of recruits you against your will, I believe. From
Yeah.
what I remember.
Yeah, kinda.
I mean,
Okay.
if you're like... What's his name? Jesse's brother. Maybe, but... I don't know if they did that
Dylan.
super regularly.
I mean, she didn't really intend to join them either, but she kind of did, I think, right?
Yeah, but like, she was being led by Polaris.
She did not intentionally join them, but also she did not become a rank-and-file agent. She became the boss.
That's also true.
Has a different vibe. Oh, we found new things. UFOs! And us! Oh, UFOs and you with a U instead of a YOU. The ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects.
I can take some of the reading if you'd like.
Okay, please do.
Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 a.m. after I'd finished my AMA on the porch of the trailer. Got in the car and drove, chasing it. Starry night, not much moon. As expected, it led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought. The combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified it would, it didn't. Not this time. Frustrated but relieved. I scanned the sky for shapes, the objects. Nothing. When I blinked repeatedly, I think I saw the after image of an octahedron. It faded fast. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me. Here, but not here. It's him. I know it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls.
Interesting.
Also, there's a lot of shapes.
Yeah.
Shapes aren't real.
Shapes can be friends. Another cold case. Another bit of manuscript fragments. 3 of them. How do you like the knitting, hero? I had it made just for you.
Oh, those are like knitted somethings around the cases?
Yeah? That's concerning.
How do you like the knitting, hero?
I'm just trying to...
dramatic thing to say.
I'm trying...
Hey, Logan's birthday is coming up. I need toy ideas.
Toys. She's 14, Casey.
Okay, so what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading.
Good on you for encouraging your coworker to buy a book for your daughter for her birthday.
Unfortunately, school is requiring her to read Pride and Prejudice, and she hates reading forever now.
That is...
I speak from experience.
That is probably what happened. Okay, I think I need to go this way.
Actually, I like reading again now.
Hell yeah.
I was going to mention it earlier, but I've been rereading a lot of old, like, detective mystery books, and I was going to mention this earlier because they mentioned phone numbers all the goddamn time in that.
If you format it correctly, it's fine. But, like, the amount of times people have put in a number in a story, and people have called that number is too much.
Given the popularity of the author I've been reading, I have to assume people were calling all sorts of New York extensions back in the day.
Yeah.
A lot of numbers, like, I think there are numbers set aside specifically for use in fictional works.
I think it's 555. If it starts with 555, it's fine.
Yeah. But I think there may also be some others for, like, not specifically America as well.
Yeah. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape.
They would think that everywhere is America.
And yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree called Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before she was now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she could summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. Spooky.
Women, am I right? Too lazy to even do their own revenge.
Goodness.
She did most of it.
She did do a lot of it. Oh, and this is the Witch's Ladle, which we cannot get through because it is blocked. And we want to get to the lake, which is over here. Which I suppose is over here.
I did stop loving reading for a long time, unfortunately, because of the amount of literary classics that I had to read, but I also don't know what the criteria for defining a literary classic is to the academics.
Yeah. Okay, this is...
I don't read. I don't know how to.
That's okay, Isa. You'll get it.
No, the problem I have is ADHD makes it difficult.
Yeah, it's fair.
Maybe I should call.
I have the kind of ADHD where I forget to stop reading once I start
I
reading.
just feel bad being gone so long.
Mood.
I've never taken a case this far from them.
They can manage.
I will read the same line 4 times in just one goings.
That happens to me sometimes too, though, yeah.
Okay, so... Clearly I'm not supposed to go... Okay, I've reconnected to where I was when I first diverged from Buddy Boy, Sam Lake. So I guess we want to go back to the crime scene. And there is a trigger there that I did not see that we have to touch. My confusion is palpable. I would like to leave the woods.
Oh, I think I know who did it. Saga was the one who did it. They always return to the scene of the crime.
Sorry, I got lost.
Still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Okay, so
I've read like 40 mystery novels recently, and I don't think they have returned to the scene of the crime a single time. Well, no, they have a couple times, but it's not as common as they make it seem.
Oh, I was supposed to do deduction. I'm stupid as hell. I'm so
not used to the mechanics yet.
I'm so sorry, everyone, and thank you, Robin.
I think he came from the lake, but his tracks make no sense.
It's later now.
Yeah.
The things that said for later don't say for later anymore.
Hell yeah. Nightingale has something hidden inside of him. Oh, reading the words, these words felt like a message, someone playing a game with them.
Doesn't make sense. Found all I can here.
There we go.
Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
I think we need specialists for that kind of examination.
Yeah.
I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Okay, they are consulting the specialists, actually.
That's good. Trying to see if I have to interact with the body without having it on screen.
Huh?
Okay, there we go.
You're allowed to have it on screen.
I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that.
How can DFS stopping us from getting the body coronered properly?
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
I do like...
just like Dark Souls.
Yeah. I do like that the fact that Deerfest is happening means that this is taking place literally at the...
So far. Murders aside.
At the same time as the first game did.
We got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
You'd be surprised. Some kind of power station of some sort.
You can tell it's Dark Souls because there's a ladder that hasn't been kicked down that you just walked past.
Again.
Yeah.
Who's leaving these out here?
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day! Who is writing these? Who is writing these?
It looks like two different handwriting.
Little bit.
Types of handwriting. They're also color coded, but
yeah.
I think the lettering is different. Oh wait, yeah, that's true. Alan Wake is writing them. Alan Wake is writing everything.
Heart removed.
That is true. Good point, Razier.
Tracks leading to a
Oh,
dead
Isa
end.
disappeared.
I think Isa is sleepy.
For a camera?
I think so.
To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Or they were looking for something that they could not find.
Or both.
Could be both, really.
They were trying to prank Anubis.
Well, see, there's no Nutella around, though.
I'm always thinking about pranking Anubis with Nutella, and it's my own fault.
I need to get a container of Anubis so I can see how heavy a heart would be in my hand for writing purposes.
A container of Anubis? What?
I meant Nutella!
I need to put Anubis in a little jar. I don't think Anubis would appreciate that too much.
No, he would not.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff.
You don't need to buy a jar of Nutella to know how heavy a human heart would be. You could just say it's as heavy as a jar of Nutella.
True. But, like, Nutella's not in my world. I also just am curious.
I can't get that
Sounds like you need to invent an equivalent of Nutella right now.
Out so directly before.
Probably.
Damn
I'll think about it.
work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Sounds like you need to write a legend about Nutella right now.
Boreal Robin wants you to write something.
Okay, as soon as I can pause, I will do this.
Need to swing by the lodge.
The legend of Nutella, specifically.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner and get a feel for the town.
Cool mascot costumes over there.
I will consider it, but in order to tell me exactly what you want me to write, you do have to give me money, is the rules of how this works. Those are good mascots.
I mean,
also.
I used the channel point redeem. I have to give you money.
So the way I have it set up is the writing challenge redeem prompts me to write something, but if you donate a certain amount of money, you can decide the prompt. That being said, you're one of my best friends.
That was not described in the stream redeem.
It's described in the rules. I should adjust that at some point. With that being said, though,
also, I mostly did that as a bit. You don't actually have to write an epic tale of Nutella.
There we go. Children's fable about chocolate, sweets, and other such things, likely co-opted for cereals, but with an actual genuine history related to fairies and the like. Well, I say actual genuine. The entire premise of this is that you don't know if they're real or not, but, like, you get what I mean. But okay, that is slotted in for a thing that I will write.
I've done this.
Yes, you have. No. Oh, this place is very, very nice. Flooded. Hot dogs, veggie dogs, soft pretzels, cold drinks. Are we gonna find the top dog? Or whatever the fucking thing was from the first game again? I don't remember. It's been so long.
You might just find, like, a regular dog.
That's true. I would like to see a regular dog.
You'll find
Dogs are
not
cool.
the worst dog.
Yeah. Charging adult prices for 12 or older is bullshit.
Yeah, it seems a little bit weird.
But also, it is, like, a boat fair, so, like, I kind of get it. You want to, like...
Oh, am I quiet? Oh, or does Isa just want more Robin?
I'll turn you up a little bit. There we go.
I have no idea what my volume is relative to yours.
It should be good now.
Quiet. I think this is Isa doing a bit.
Maybe. Turned you up even more. You're now at 160%.
I'm so loud.
It should be fine.
It's not a bit? Okay. I have to admit that I can never entirely be sure when it is or is not a bit.
Okay,
just
so
like in general.
Okay, so I have... What's happening?
I don't know.
But yeah, I have... The audio source that Robin is on is also for the game. So, and the game is turned down, and that in OBS is turned down.
You can turn me up in Discord.
That's what I've been doing.
Or I can, like... I mean, I'm at the usual gain that my mic normally has.
Yeah,
for when I do stuff.
It's something on my end, probably. I'm gonna do a thing. Hold on a second. Okay, I have... Probably.
I am saying words. I am saying many words.
Do a thing. Hold
and so on. The words are being said. Hello.
Okay,
I am speaking. I am still speaking. It seems that people in the chat think I sound okay. I am saying words. I am saying many words. And so on. Hello. I can make this worse.
I was just listening to the audio.
I can make this terrible.
I was just testing things. I should be my audio should be good now though. But okay, everything should be fine now. Radio show happened.
The voice program I used made customizing a custom voice more difficult.
Be right back.
Got it.
This person...
And also, they're trying to add AI prompts to their voice making, which is bad.
Boo. That person looked like a default NPC.
Yeah. Also, it looks like they have a setting that would turn me into Claptrap from Borderlands now, which is also bad. I'm not going to touch that button.
Why would that happen?
Oh, you know, it's a recent video game. It's got a iconic guy.
Suppose so. For sale, underwater metal detector and scuba gear. Jaywalking costs lives. Oh no, lost cat! Also, some dog is missing? Can't quite tell.
Kids of all ages can celebrate the Deer Fest at the Happy Harvest.
Located at Tamamisto Farms. It's just a 10-minute drive out of town.
I think you added an extra syllable to that. I think it's just Tamisto.
That would make sense.
Also, there was a poster for Coffee World or something.
Wait, hold up. What? Coffee World! Enjoy thrill! Don't think
I won't.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
I'm sure that's fine. Can I read this newspaper? Hello, bear. Oh, we're in the diner. Yeah, people in this town are normal.
Hey there.
It's normal to practice your dance moves.
Yeah, it's true.
How are you going to dance otherwise?
Definitely feel like I'm where I'm not supposed to be.
I think that's the. I think that's
Oh!
like.
Oh! I recognize this room.
You know, I feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be, or I'm where I'm not supposed to be. Is the core principle of horror games in a sense.
That is true. Now to do some science. I pet that deer. What does the brain deer have to say about it?
It's like a reindeer, but it's got a brain.
10 remaining.
Okay.
It did go down.
How do you know how many deers are in this location, Saja?
Psychic powers.
Of course, they eat Chinese. That is the quick and easy meal for people who are working.
The singular one. No other meal is quick. Fast food isn't real.
Okay, so this is the office that we got at the lodge. Okay.
Why isn't there a cowboy-themed fast food restaurant that says the fastest food in the West and does like a quick draw cartoon gunshot noise?
That would be very good. Bright Falls, home of the annual Deer Fest. Elderwood Palace Lodge, Clay's Clam House, Oh Deer Diner, Drayhen Tools and Hardware.
I like that the deer is pointing at the weird Deer Fest.
Yeah, he's so excited. It's his fest. It's like Mario's party.
Everyone loves deer.
Yeah.
Mario's surprisingly absent from his party a lot of the time. Not a lot of people select Mario on purpose.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun. Valhalla
Nursing Home. Is that good?
Yes, because originally in this wellness center area, it was a horrible artist commune jail cell held by that one fucko that we killed in the DLC in Control, who is like possessed by the darkness and trying to use artists and the lake to get rich. And he had Thor and Odin, Thunder God, in the wellness center as like some of his patients, and they fucked him up. And now they've made Valhalla up here in over the ruins. So that's cool. I like that. I like that the Odin son family has made Valhalla for the old warriors of rock and roll. That's fun. Oh, there's... Oh, this is music. I can't play this. Probably.
Getting DMCA'd in your own mind.
No. The worst thing about getting DMCA'd is that I would be encouraged to sing the song myself again.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Get a new bit.
No, it's a good bit. He refuses. Harbor Street, Cole Street.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
Come get percolated! Coffee World!
This is the most horror game thing we've seen so far.
Yeah!
That coffee pot is from a game that is from like a series of games that has 8 or 9 entries, and they're all like less than $10 on Steam.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, I don't know the price of those games. I'm just guessing that they're not expensive.
It is funny to hear the mascot-suited people commiserating about how awful this job is.
Yeah.
My own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float We'll be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking cloak for Sheriff.
This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect, really.
I'll be back in a second.
Finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better.
Well, I certainly hope so. I hate the holidays.
I don't know why that's so funny.
What do you think the odds are that Deerfest will actually happen? I think there's 0.
I think 0 again.
Oh, it's Washington's finest.
You must be Sheriff Breaker.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent...
Okay, it is Saga. I'm just...
It is just Saga.
Okay.
Let me just say I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say.
Oh.
Easy, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Another thing. Sheriff Breaker, also ex-member of the FBC.
Files you sent over, Sheriff.
Have
you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Just paying attention. Oh dear diner. The Big Buck Cheeseburger. $8. Well, $8.99.
Tasty, it says.
Hey, how's it going? Oopsie's a part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Oh, a record. Look at this bear. Don't
That's
touch
an
this
awesome
bear.
guy.
Don't touch this bear.
Does it say don't touch on it?
Yep. Oh no! The jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. As big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on! If I recall, in the first game when we ended up here, it was always playing Put the Lime in the Coconut. So that's a fun joke.
That cardboard cutout of a bear is like posed in a very similar way to a Homestar Runner joke. Where there was a cardboard cutout of a bear holding a shark that was the cheat was terrified of. The shark is obviously absent.
Somebody who's good at Photoshop, put a shark on this, and then I will put it on stream next time we stream. Coffee World, America's top coffee attraction. Good times.
I hate this coffee mascot.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Look. Mr. Man, can I call you Kool-Aid, sir? We have to talk about your cousin. He's causing trouble.
Can't even call this guy Mr. Coffee. That's something else.
Yeah. Corey and Cod, fish and tackle. $2.99 for a slice of pie? Dang.
Whatever is under the Deerfest posters appears to just say, "Why not French?"
I thought it would say friend, but you're right. There's no I there. Why not French? Ah, $5 milkshake.
Deerlicious milkshakes.
I did not notice it said Deerlicious. I disagree with that phrasing. Also, darkness. I should not go there.
Would not recommend a venison milkshake, probably.
No. Please pay at your table. See that?
Oh, it really is why not French.
Why not French fries? Exceptional. Okay, here are the bookers.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Oh, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Why were you at Cauldron Lake?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
That's cool. You're in danger. You gotta leave right now. Cause
yeah, that seems risky.
Yeah.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Now,
okay.
you did mention the deer masks and the knives, but why do you think it is a cult?
What makes you
I feel like that question answers itself, Saga.
Masks and knives.
Yeah!
Yeah, exactly.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree."
I mean, yeah.
That too.
And we found out the whole thing was terrifying.
Oh, we got a psychic pulse there. They're hiding something from me.
Well, yeah, that's pretty clear too.
The bookers. Okay, this is cute. I do like how like the image for Nightingale is all dark and shadowy and has like the hanging light of the autopsy table on it. And for the bookers, it's got like the red light, green light shifting here. That's pretty cool.
It's a neat effect.
Yeah.
The cult of the tree. What are the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something.
I mean, just take a
necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Take a fucking picture and then leave the obviously cursed object alone. Look, I am absolutely the kind of person who just picks up jewelry she finds on the street and keeps it as mine. Don't do it with the cult necklace. That's a bad idea.
There's like a 80 or 90% chance that a cursed object will make you want to keep it as part of the curse. That's just sort of like default curse behavior.
Yeah, you do got me there.
Also, I'm just thinking about objects that I've found that I still don't understand, like decades later. Again.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Back when I was in high school, I think it was, behind the school, I found like a chartreuse colored little circular badge that said anti on it. Just anti and then a question mark in white text, and I still don't know what that means.
I have legitimately, like, every couple of years asked people about that just to see.
I've asked people sometimes too. I've never heard any answers.
One day we'll find out. And then
maybe.
And then we'll be like, damn, that was a mystery that no one needed solving, and
I needed
wasn't really much of a mystery, but we damn well solved it. I'm referencing Homestuck again, but it's just a really good line.
Homestuck?
Yeah.
Again? You referenced it before?
I don't remember how, Right, when I said that I have an inventory screen, and Yizo was like, no, you're not a Homestuck. You don't have an inventory screen.
I missed that part.
That was a bit ago. That was at this point, roughly almost 2 hours ago. Wow, we have played a lot and yet none of this game.
Famously the only piece of media with an inventory screen in it.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Okay, maybe it's not that cursed. Maybe it's only like a little cursed.
Yeah.
Proved to be helpful.
Oh, hey!
Stick around town for now.
She's okay! That's the girl from the first game.
Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
I don't remember her.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She
Hmm.
drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird. You don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories.
Okay, so she's not doing well.
TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Even though you got my name exactly right.
If you say so.
So, Rose is the Alan Wake super fan from the first game who got mad fucked up by the darkness, but was not killed in Alan Wake.
I see.
So this is very concerning.
So, if Saga's daughter is dead, why is Sam Lake or whatever his name is acting like she's alive?
Well, because she
Forgot the
is
actual
alive.
Character's name.
It's Alex Casey.
But how is she alive if she's dead? Alex Casey.
That's a good question, Robin. I don't know.
That's mysterious.
Oh. We have things we can do with the other cases now that we have this information.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Cult of the Tree. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. I like this, though. To stop a cult, we need
The
to
filing
understand them.
cabinet is cool.
Yeah.
No one has ever described the filing cabinet as cool before, I don't think.
Yeah. But this one's cool.
It's cool to have it as like a UI bit in the game.
Yeah. Right, having that Cult of the Tree.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Do you think it's concerning at all that she gets to keep her flashlight in her mind place? Do you think maybe she's going to need to use that to look at a dark part of her mind that she's forgetting about on purpose?
Yeah. Definitely. That's just very true. What kind of cult?
I just put that together. Oh, you know, tree.
Jewelry can be used as a subtle indicator of membership, but this isn't subtle. A badge of pride? Cultists were also wearing deer masks. I do wish it was a little clearer where I was supposed to drag items. They're hiding their faces. They aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest? I would have put this as part of the cult symbols because, like, why would you wear deer masks specifically? Unless you cared about that. Large amount of supplies laid on the table. That doesn't go there. That goes up here. A lot of equipment just lying around. How long have we been out here? Triangle figures from twigs. This is a cult symbol. What's the purpose? Marking territory? A warning? Feels derivative, like something out of a horror movie. I mean, I did... The instant I saw this, I did say, oh no, we're Blair Witching. So, Alan, you can't call out your writing as hacky. That's just kind of rude.
But it's so fun to make fun of your own writing in your writing.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, cult stashes, which are... we did find one of these.
About the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Yeah, we only got... Okay, we got a couple. Oh, this also means that we know how many of these collectibles there are. There are this many in the Cauldron Lake area. We found one.
Oh, that's convenient.
There are a bunch in Bright Falls. Also, the Alex Casey lunchboxes. Who do these belong to, and why are they doing this?
Finding a Casey Moody lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
It could have been a coincidence until there were like 7 of them.
Yeah. What do they mean by that? How do I know I knit? Or maybe just a coincidence. What the hell are these? Oh my goodness.
Not pointing out the stuff that surrounded every lunchbox in any of these.
Yeah, that feels a little weird, but I imagine it'll come up at some point. Okay. Yeah. We have learned a lot about that. How exactly do we know each other?
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Practically everyone in town's in the cult.
That would make sense. Now, we're going to go down here because this is where Alan ran into Baba Yaga, and I want to see if anything happens if we come down here. Friend.
The storage deer.
I feel bad for these guys.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Incredible.
That is the only thing on a corkboard is pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 2 other little sticky notes there, but still.
I'm sure it's fine.
What's on the calendar?
That appears to be...
I couldn't tell what the picture was.
Swans? Artificial? Maybe? Ducks? February.
February.
Volunteer. Donate your time to help your community. Million coffee monsters. Another coffee monster. Enjoy thrilling rides at Coffee World. We're going to end up at Coffee World at some point.
Unfortunately, that sounds correct.
Yeah. Y'all should have some light switches. Should not have to use a flashlight in
Wash
the
your
bathroom.
hands, it says.
Uh-oh, did you forget to wash your hands? Turn on the faucet, not too hot. Apply soap to your hands. Don't be stingy. Rub-a-dub-dub, at least 20 seconds. You can tell that this game happened after a global pandemic.
This is very similar to a poster I've seen at a doctor's office before.
Yeah.
So
keep the hands clean. It's good hygiene. That doesn't rhyme. It's written like it. It's written like it does.
Clean and Gene rhyme, I think.
A little bit. A little bit. It feels a bit more slanted than expected.
It's not a slant rhyme, but it's forced still.
Yeah.
It's the meter, I think, that throws it off.
Yeah.
It won't open.
Yeah, I'm not an employee. I can't open it.
I think you skipped over one of the bathrooms.
I did.
Oh, it has a lock on it.
Oh, it's locked and requires a key.
A lock that specifically requires a key in the dark, scary bathroom corridor.
Especially because this is where Alan encountered some bad stuff. Don't be an easy target. Stay alert in public. This man is stealing your wallet.
What's the other?
Lock up and stock up. Preparedness is the key to a secure home and a calm mind. First aid kit, matches, candles. I cannot make out all of the things on the list. How up to speed are you on vehicle and traffic safety? I'm sorry, by the way, I just love looking at all of these.
What's the amount of, like, safety warnings? There's, like, traffic safety, there's first aid stuff, there's disaster prep stuff.
You have a good one, Razir. I will say, living in a place that's really close to, like, nature, that's just normal.
Oh, okay. They also live next to a supernatural hell zone, so...
Yeah, that does help. That also does help.
Also, something is missing. There's a missing poster.
Yeah. And, for sale, coffee cup mascot costume. Wait, what
Never
am I
worn.
doing?
Oh yeah, photo mode.
I can do that. I don't know how to zoom in, though. Which is annoying.
I don't see a zoom in button.
That's a shame. Okay. Understood.
Very helpful.
Neat.
That's fun.
Okay, I wanted to see if I could, like, zoom in the photo mode.
I don't think photo mode will be helpful.
That's a shame. I like looking at stuff like this in games. No one stops to appreciate the fine art like this.
No one stops to appreciate the horrible knockoff Kool-Aid Man coffee pot.
True, but for...
And they shouldn't.
True, but for understandable reasons on that.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
Part of the cult of the tree,
If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
There's no way he delivered that line without laughing, like, at least 3 times.
Yeah.
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have
D&D mentioned.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
I would believe Sheriff Breaker plays wizards. Something about that feels correct.
Sheriff Breaker loves to have 2 health at level 1.
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. And always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. It's best not to take it personally.
So we are probably going to put our hands into the corpse. So if that makes you uncomfortable, please look away.
Look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
They might use discretion. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Because that stuff kind of bugs me. Like,
imagine being one of these people, one of these 2 people holding the doors open for you, and you just like walk around the side of them and start looking at posters, and they just have to keep standing there.
That's very good. Also, this is another location. This is another location that we were in the first game. Has your loved one gone missing? I appreciate that the first aid symbol is green, because otherwise it would be a Geneva Convention violation to have it be red.
Mm-hmm.
Love just noticing stuff like that.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Don't do this. Fuck the cops.
No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
They sure do let you just sort of wander.
They locked up an innocent man.
You look like a carny. That doesn't...
He's an innocent man.
Probably.
I swear I didn't do anything.
At the carnival, they bill him as the innocent man.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they say locked you up here for. I just don't trust cops. Like, naturally. It's like breathing. Don't gotta think about it. You just do it.
It doesn't budge.
The entire point of the carnival act of the innocent man is that he just sort of sits there and, like, I don't know, like, ties and unties his shoes and looks bored while a whole bunch of shenanigans happen behind him, I think.
I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff station, for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are.
What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands.
I mean, got him good. But also...
Don't be an easy target. Stay alert about your toilet paper rolls.
I just love looking at stuff.
There's a lot of posters, so there's a lot of good posters to look at. That's what I mean.
With the funeral home next door, it's a shoestring budget.
Helmets save lives.
I guess you guys don't have that problem though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I will, but I want to see what's in here first.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also.
Mm-hmm.
For a tour guide. Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure
This is mostly accurate to local ads.
Yeah.
To a point.
Yeah.
To a point.
I love their fucking fake animals.
Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Those are the coffee thermoses from the first
mentioned.
game. Yeah.
There should have been an achievement that popped up after you watched that, so you found a thermos.
That would be really good. Oh, my goodness. This game is incredible already. Oh, free judo classes. Or martial arts or something.
Ow.
Hello, small-time cops. I'm looking at all of your stuff.
The investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Taking your medicine.
Being serious, Nelson.
What even was that? That was painkillers. I just stole some pills from the filing cabinet. Why are they in the filing cabinet?
Probably.
Why was it in the filing cabinet anyway?
I don't know about you folks.
His filing is a pain.
Yeah.
Whatnot right here in our wholesome little town. It's not what I signed up for.
This line of work is not for the faint of heart.
Faint of... Oh.
Brother, you did explicitly sign up for it. Useless. Reminder, folks, a cab, always.
Mm-hmm. We made sure to keep the morgue, have the most spooky lighting possible.
Of course. So at this point, we are just kind of like picking up random shit for no reason.
I can't open this with my bare hands.
If only we had some kind of bolt cutter.
You could go anywhere.
Yeah.
Wait, what does that say? On the board?
Office supply inventory.
For sale, underwater metal detector and scuba gear. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What to do? Natural disaster. Can't read.
It's also a Deerfest checklist.
Yeah. Important to know about what you need.
Many locked
for
doors
Deerfest.
are being found. We've seen at least 3 locked doors.
Yeah.
When this town turns into Silent Hill, we'll know where we have to go at some point.
Probably.
I'm betting that the locked door in the bathroom is where there's a shotgun in the other world.
Maybe.
Just have a hunch.
Just opening doors, stealing pills. Take first aid course. Someone's life might depend on it. That is actually just
they've
good
even
advice.
installed creepy ambience into this morgue.
Yeah.
Like sound ambience and not just the lighting.
I'm sure that's fine.
That's probably normal.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
Okay.
Well, inspection before performing the internal examination.
All right, this could get gruesome, viewers at home. So.
Yep.
Be prepared.
Yeah. It's just a lot of blood. Please mark next autopsy number.
Oh, I thought it said please mark next autopsy, and then it said no.
Oh no! Wait, no. I thought that was my internet exploding, but it was instead just my antivirus being like, I'm saying words at you. Pay attention to me. No.
Oh, okay.
I will not do this. First aid cube. Nothing in the cube! You gotta have your first aid cube stocked. This is a morgue. It's important.
He released the invisible first aid gas into the air.
Yeah.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the
Well,
body give me?
We are looking at a corpse.
Yep.
Can't make it out.
Writing on the heart, huh?
How'd they manage that?
So, obviously, the book is like... He has become a bookman.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
But we know he was alive. But when he walked out of the water.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Well...
We are no longer looking at the corpse, but we probably will... Okay, we're also looking at photos of the corpse still.
Yeah.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Anything to learn from the body. Happy Halloween.
You did play this because it's the spooky month.
This is true. As suspected, it looks like something was put in here. He's got defensive. There's smudged text on his skin. There's bloating in his joints.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Ritualistic writing on his body and heart.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Okay, we've learned more about this case. Well, time to go into the heart of the matter.
Time for the internal examination. It is getting a little bit more gruesome.
Yup.
But they are not making it as gruesome as Metal Gear Solid 5.
Thank goodness for that.
Not quite.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable.
Taken mentioned, okay.
But here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Oh dear.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Oh.
Sheriff?
The pages were blank, too.
Whew. So
well, that escalated.
Yep.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Time for the flashlight.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. So as a reminder for those who don't know, the clicker was the little light switch that Alan Wake had that let him banish the darkness.
See me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Oh, safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Does your flashlight button work?
Now.
Yes. But she is...
probably going to be important, right?
She is not interested in aiming... Oh, there we go. Oh, the...
He knocked my gun out of the room. I need to find it.
There we go.
Oh, she did have a gun.
Okay.
Vanished.
Okay.
It's funny that it has such a slow start and then immediately does the...
Yep.
Well, not immediately at all, but the change is very quick.
Very. Oh. We gotta skip the end credits of the episode. Just in case.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Okay. Time to do science about Mr. Potato Man.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Oh boy. What happened to the sheriff, do you think?
Things got crazy. Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the trees performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Okay. Oh, have more. Another mystery.
Turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case.
Is there a rational explanation for your psychic powers that you have?
Well, I've just had them. Always. They're intuition. It's fine. Definitely something she should think about. He's
I guess
taken.
She probably wouldn't if she's always had them.
Yeah.
Probably seems normal.
The overlap. What? These pages aren't making sense. The autopsy room was a mess. Like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Okay, interesting. I wish I could see a bigger picture of these manuscript pages so I could try and read what was scratched out. Because this implies that Saga was not the originally intended lead, but he's made her the lead by editing these pages.
Maybe. Also, there's a bunch of the stuff in this that was not actually said in the cutscenes, I think.
Yeah, that is something as well. I flick the switch, it goes click, show me the clicker. Lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here. Witch, get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Shaga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing. A monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Oh, I could just hit the button.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for...
Narration got a little cut off there, but... Okay. Oh, there's 6 of these.
Oh, good.
Incredible. Okay, let's look at more cases.
Do you have enough manuscript pieces to upgrade your pistols yet?
I don't think so,
find a
but
number.
I'll check. I will check. Interesting. Why was he the only one to turn into a monster? That we know of. Okay, I have 6 manuscript pieces, it seems.
Oh, okay. So that's not enough. It takes 12 at least.
Yeah. At least 12. Okay.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Why was he trying to get into this door, I
Can't
wonder?
be opened on this side.
The
It
mysteries.
is Dark Souls. I knew it.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can.
Yeah, understandable, honestly.
They just sort of accept it, I guess.
Yeah, which...
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's
Okay, maybe.
How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
Magic's not real. Right? Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
Okay,
These two are going to die.
Yes, but also I kind of adore them. These fucking goobers. They are such, like, Stephen King side characters.
Pear, a fine pear.
Now, what fucks me up about this is that it's not night. How did the Taken come out at night? I guess because he was dead already.
You mean during the day?
Yeah, that's what I meant. How did that happen?
Parasol.
Hey,
you'll find him again with a little umbrella.
God, the mental image that just got summoned in my brain of Nightingale's bloated corpse with a tiny little parasol.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
My client has been.
It's one of those hats with a tiny umbrella on it.
Are you gonna let me speak to them?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Guess that other person got their speeding ticket.
Yep.
Dealt with.
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot? You can sit here and stew for a while. Think about your life choices, buddy. Is it really worth this?
Well, goodbye, cops.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
Smart choice, Anderson.
Hell of a thing to call in, though.
Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually
I guess you can call in anything if you don't give them any details.
True.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. This is the same symbol as that cult necklace. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
I'm not gonna do that, even though I probably should.
Welcome back, and boy do we have some breaking news that's sure to knock your socks off. Davis Family Beef Jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right, our favorite sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, can now be enjoyed in smoky cream, teriyaki,
What?
and hickory teriyaki.
The delivery of this is
I'd catch up with one of our residents to get her thoughts. Donna, how are you?
I've got chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis.
Oh dear. You know, when I'm feeling stiff, I find a light snack helps. So, did you try that beef jerky?
No, lunch is at 11, and I wanted to save my appetite because today was the fish soup with crackers. You're allowed up to 4 crackers, but I only take 1 unless I have a glass of cranberry juice. They ran out of cranberry juice at breakfast, which is at 7. I didn't take the oatmeal today because it makes me gassy before cribbage, and I can't
So you didn't try the jerky. Got it. Well, that's too bad, Donna. Their new teriyaki flavor sure does hit the spot.
They had teriyaki salmon with rice on Friday's dinner menu. Dinner's at 5, but we all know the salmon takes longer to prepare, and then you're late for bingo. And who needs all that spice?
I agree. Teriyaki is a shit flavor. Tapio, how are you on the line? I couldn't end the call. Well, it's delicious on jerky. So, let's get a big thank you.
I'm gonna be honest, I agree with Tapioca there. I hate teriyaki.
I heard she's dead. No, I'm referring to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky. Wendy Davis. That's the dead woman. She's dead. Right. Well, that's our time. Remember to keep your coffee warm and your time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation National Nightmare.
Interesting that it repeated a bunch there. Strange. Odd.
What's that poster say that you're next to?
That one is... All entrants for Deerfest annual deer hunt competition need to register by the 15th. Ah, that's...
I noticed that just because I'm a little bit concerned by the deer hunt competition in connection with the deer cult.
Yeah, same. Mayor Setter won't roll over on the issues. Setter for mayor.
Mayor Setter won't roll over on the issues.
What issues?
The issues.
Ah, that makes sense. Like maybe the cult?
The issues.
Have I got turned around? No, I just...
Can't believe they put politics in this video game. They're talking about the issues.
Got the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
The car can be used to travel between locations. Agreed, Samantha.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Well, that's unfortunately the genre of horror. You don't find out until it's too late. Return to the heart. Okay.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues.
She's taking it pretty well, all things considered.
Yeah.
I've
She's...
been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
I guess it's the sort of cult that a writer has to make sure is obviously a cult.
Yeah.
Hello, Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you.
Oh.
And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
Okay.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna de vista, and we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
Are these guys acolytes of the janitor god from Control? I mean, they're just also Polish or Swedish.
What is this?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants.
Finnish, right?
So
That's the word.
Your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland, Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can not run through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
I love this mostly because
What the hell is this? What'd you find there, Steve?
this guy.
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here. Raccoons, my ass.
Being from the FBC means so much.
Yeah, that basically means that there's definitely stuff going on, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We knew that.
Yeah, they're monitoring the situation. We know that they're monitoring the situation, and they were going to send somebody down here. Also agreed, Samantha. Very much agreed. Maintenance
Bombardier
note.
was mentioned in a note earlier, actually.
Yeah. Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. Fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. We'll make a report for the investigation department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casings around the whole thing so that the raccoons can't get to it anymore. Yeah, this is... I do wonder how the FBC will do stuff in here. Like, what else will they do?
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me.
Probably a lot.
But one
Yeah.
thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know what. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain.
Damn.
Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Well, there's that same symbol again.
Yep.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters.
Man, was the real monster all along.
Life worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Well, the arrows are pointing in that direction, so let's go checking.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Well, our protagonist is getting separated from the other protagonist.
Let's split up, gang.
We could actually collect.
Why are we collecting the politics in the video game?
I don't know, but that's very funny. I hope if we get all of them, there's like a politics and video game joke. Because this game feels smart enough to do that.
I'm wondering if the other symbols that we saw are going to show up, or just the specific arrangement of triangles is the most important.
That's a good question.
I guess it looks like a really abstract tree.
It does look like a tree.
I'm very good at mysteries. I can identify shapes.
Wait. Cult's use of imagery feels almost commercial, like branding. Interesting. Just sorting through things.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Mildly excited about the fact that she has to deal with a cult.
I guess that's fair.
It makes a degree of sense. Hey, some light in the distance. I'm sure that's fine.
It's probably important.
Oh, this is the corner store again.
I think that was... Have you been here?
Yes.
Was that when I wasn't here?
No, that was the corner store. You mentioned writing the unusual animals, irregular rather, something along those lines.
I wasn't sure if that was the same note or not.
In your defense, it is. There's a lot of stuff in this game. This is a very dense opening.
Yeah, we've been here for a while.
Yeah,
even I've been here for a while.
We're in the hell zone of Lost Forest forever. So there was nothing up here beyond the safety of light, which we know that's here now at least. Am I going the
This
right?
is a good case so far, don't you think?
Cases aren't good or bad, Anderson. They're just cases.
Okay, sure. But you have to admit, this one is particularly interesting.
What way am I going? I'm going the much wrong way. I gotta go down to the witch's ladle. That's definitely where I gotta go.
You could follow the footprints.
I was trying to follow them, but I lost track of them. But I'm guessing they're going to the ladle based on the direction that we found them. I just immediately lost track of them because, I mean,
Because you were looking at things other than the ground.
Yeah, there's so much stuff.
I think.
Oh, wrong button. Still a little ways back here. Hmm. This area's been entirely blocked off, it seems.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Oh, the water you weren't supposed to go into.
Whoa!
I can feel something. A presence. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The fold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Which is ladle.
So, in the Control game, thresholds were what the FBC called places where space gets bad.
Mm-hmm.
So... Oh, my battery...
I'll be right back. Enjoy spookiness.
I will. We gotta get to the witch's ladle through the water.
What is that? Seems like reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
You can toggle flashlight boost with R1 to increase damage to darkness and burn through dark substances.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
And that took a bar of battery. Okay, so they've changed how battery works in this.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Oh, there were 3 other pages I could have found? Wow. I don't imagine I'll get 100% in this game. She stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her presence, familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light, and objects that stood out to Saga. Stood out from the dusty animal skulls and cauldrons. As if the light had manifested them, pulled them from darkness. Shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall. And in the cabinet, another manuscript page. I was expecting something behind me. Witchfinder's Station. I cannot go that way. But I would like to find a witch.
Ooh!
Ah! I did actually...
Spooky!
I did actually get a little spooky there.
I'm ghosts.
You are ghosts! Very powerful ghosts. God, you're great.
Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well. Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so,
I need to find the witch's hut.
Well, I have to go back there then. So they changed how the flashlight works in this, where instead of having, like, an ammo on it that slowly refills, but you can fill it up faster with putting in batteries. Instead, it has, like, charges that are used up burning things.
I see.
Oh, they said to go to the witch's cabin. I thought they meant the one on the lake, but no. We have to go back to the spooky house that was mad at me for entering it. And physics objects everywhere.
Oh yeah, it did have a cauldron in it.
Yeah. Oop. Is this where I'm supposed to be? No, I appear to be going into the woods.
You're already in the woods.
True.
You'd better start believing in the woods. Because you're in the...
Oh, that's wonderful.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
How do I get to the hut from here? Because the arrow was pointing in the same direction. Right, it's up here. Maybe. There's the phone booth. Which means I have gone too far. There we go. This is where we need to be.
This is the witch's hut. The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Okay. So we need to light the house. If I was a fuse box on a witch's cabin, where would I be?
If I were a witch, I would simply illuminate my cabin with a cool magic spell, so I have no idea.
That's a good point. There it is.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Well. Fuse box.
This fuse is busted.
Damn. Thought it would be easy. Right, this is this person. There's probably a fuse at the general store, I realize. But how do I get there?
That would make sense, I guess.
There's also a shotgun there. Thank you
Darn,
for
it wasn't in the bathroom. I was wrong.
Darn.
My hunch.
Maybe there might be another shotgun in there one day. There could be multiple shotguns. If this game works like the first Alan Wake did, we will lose all of our cool weapons at the end of a big chapter.
That would feel worse after you spent time upgrading them, I think.
I feel like the upgrades would probably be permanent regardless of weapons that we have on us at the time, but maybe.
I mean, if you upgrade, like, your pistol and then you lose your pistol, it'll be sad.
That is true.
But you'll probably get, like, a different pistol or something. It does say pistols and not just singular pistol.
That is true. So there's a shotgun here and a point of interest. I would argue that means there's 2 points of interest here, then. Ah.
Shotguns in there.
Yep. Where's that point of interest?
Maybe you have to find a different fuse box to take a fuse from, or
that
something?
that would make sense. I guess the fuse box could be in here. I'm very not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for that's a point of interest here.
Could just be that the general store is a point of interest, but I guess that's not how that works.
I would presume.
Is that map marker meant to, like, turn into something specific when found or something like that?
I don't know. Oh, there's a cult sign.
Oh, well, there's a symbol. But you can't look at it?
Well, I can see it, which is probably not super important. Appears to be bullets here, actually.
Perhaps it is not yet interesting.
Perhaps. There's nothing else on the map, so I'm unsure what to do here. Unless I can open this. No, I cannot.
Unless the fuse is just in the witch's hut because it's a tutorial for fuse boxes or something.
That would make sense.
I would say maybe it's in a different fuse box somewhere. That could be an option, like I said.
Yeah.
I don't really know how this game is designed, so I can't really tell.
Neither do I, which is fun, but also, where do I go? This is going all around the general store. Maybe there is a fuse box out here. If there is, I can't find it. Unless? Not a fuse box. This is a pressure valve. We're all the way back at the shortcut. We haven't been up here. Except that's the, yeah, no, we haven't been up there.
So we've been directed to a very specific place.
Yeah.
There's like a campsite or something near the witch's hut? I guess you looked there.
Yeah, that's where that person who confessed his love to somebody and she said thanks was.
Mm-hmm.
There was a broken fuse there, though. So maybe we go to other camps. There's another camp down here.
I just wonder if the game wants you to be wandering around this much, or if you're overlooking something that's way closer to the objective.
I would say I'm definitely overlooking something. This feels like user error. This is new.
Huh.
Because, yeah, this does definitely feel like user error on my part.
Quick, go to the fuse box in your mind place, and,
That... I could see them doing something like that. Okay, these are the... this is the alien camp.
Have you examined everything here already?
Yes. I just did not notice the shape museum here. Is there anything down here? Down this a ways. Because there is one other building we've seen here as well. It was the building near the corpse. But it appears to have gone missing. I do not know how to get back to it.
I have no sense of direction, so I couldn't really tell you where we are or where we're going.
I don't really either. Okay, so we checked all the way down, all basically... Oh, it's right here. This is the other house.
Oh.
Okay, have you got a fuse box for me?
I would still say it's probably close to the objective still.
Probably.
Well, there's some other cult signs, but that's because this was part of that earlier puzzle.
Yup. The cult puzzle.
And, like, to be fair, this was a little bit of a ways away from the thing it was connected to, puzzle-wise.
Yeah.
So it's not impossible.
There appears to be no fuse boxes here. I'm just genuinely shocked we have not been jumped by a spooky creature yet.
Well, we only know of one spooky creature, and he's a very specific guy.
That is true. Okay, from here...
I assume you're, like, progressing towards a point where you will enter the overlap and the spooky creatures will appear.
Probably. Probably,
like, lighting the fuse will summon the spooky creatures or whatever.
Yeah. That leads to the witch's hut. Let's go down here. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna check by the light, just in case there is, like, maybe a fuse in a box here.
Mm-hmm. There's a building right next to this, isn't there?
Yeah, this is the general store.
Oh, right, okay.
Which does not appear to have a fuse box. But I am unsure.
This is just getting lost in the woods simulator, I guess.
Basically. If it weren't for the sudden burst of excitement from Nightingale's corpse trying to kill us, this would be a very normal day for a cop. Just like not a lot of shit's going on.
Lost in the woods?
Just more like nothing of importance is going on. We're just kind of flailing about. Is there a fuse in here I can use? Is there a fuse I can use? Seemingly not.
Maybe it's just somewhere nearby.
Maybe. Because, like, again, this. Okay, it does say locate a fuse in the immediate area. So it is around here somewhere. So you are correct. It's not going to be far away.
They wouldn't make you, like, hunt for a fuse in the entire region, surely.
Yeah.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering.
Yay!
Hooray! I just missed it. Sorry, everybody watching. I'm good at video games, I swear. Watch me on Sunday when I play Silk Song. You'll see. Okay.
Oh, hey.
Coffee.
There was a coffee thermos achievement.
The break room is a place where you can save your progress. Oh! Those are Danishes? I would love a Danish. Also, it's funny that coffee thermoses are
making progress.
Are our save spot. Three hours and 32 minutes.
Mm-hmm. How long do you intend for this stream to go, usually?
So, I feel like it would be kind of a bummer to just leave it here. But this is a good stopping point.
I feel like you say that anytime ending the stream is questioned.
Possibly, but like...
There was a page somewhere?
Yeah. Okay, there it is.
Also, now it's spooky outside.
Yeah.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Okay. Witch's ladle.
And Alan Wake's writing doesn't have any sauce to
it. Not really, no. Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch, the image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town, but she trusted the pages, was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read. The first part of the ritual words, the smudged lines on the heart. The second part, recited from memory, the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pressed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
Sauceless man.
Yeah.
Gets it all washed off in the lake.
He has not gotten that much better at writing, though I cannot completely blame him. So,
I think I would be worse at writing if I drowned in the lake, also.
Yeah. So we need to find the heart.
But this was a good stopping point.
It was a good stopping point. But it would be rude to... We fired exactly 2 bullets this entire stream.
You could fire another one right now. Yeah! Violence!
Okay. Oh, we have to hold the button to overrate our save. Okay. That all being said,
you
though...
could do a quick save instead of a manual save, and that would be quicker, I assume.
That would make sense. But yeah, we are going to call it here just because we've almost hit 4 hours, and it does feel like if I were to continue, we would be put into an action set piece, and thus take us who knows how long. So...
It would either be an action set piece or 2 more hours of wandering in the woods, or both, so yeah.
Yeah, but like, that's the game! That is the game, as it turns out, which, you know what? I'm all for this. This is cool. This has been very atmospheric. I got lost a couple times, but that's because I've literally never played this before.
I'm interested to see what happens.
Same. That all being said, thank you all for watching. Happy Halloween. And let's see if I can raid over to anybody.
Also read Vote Adventure.
Yeah, also buy my book. Curse World Initial Sparks on Amazon. I'm writing the second one. I'm writing more stuff. I will be posting more stuff soon-ish, actually.
She's becoming more powerful.
Yes. That being said, though, we're going to go over to Mecha GM, who is playing some Super Robot War V. And this isn't a bit of me not knowing what Roman numeral is. It just uses letters. So
okay.
Yeah, let's go watch the Super Robots for a bit.
Hooray.
Thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate it. Take care, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, I've pushed the button. And we are